Hi, my name is Mike Langlois, and thanks for checking in this video. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about social media and ethics, and technology and ethics in general. And I guess what I want to tell you is that I think the whole idea of ethics in regards to social media is getting a lot of hype and is in many ways overrated. And by that, what I mean is this singular way we seem to be focusing on the ethical ramifications of social media and the ethical implications of being online. And I have two major problems with this. The first is that there's no other issue that is so predominantly associated with ethics nowadays, in terms of client interactions or, boundaries or any of that stuff. We don't have so many workshops proliferating, and I don't think it's necessarily because there are so many more ethical quandaries when we use technology. I think if you think back to stuff you learned in grad school, there are plenty of ethical conversations to be had about many parts of our work. But I think that we talk about ethics a lot of times when we're afraid of the unknown. And so my first gripe about ethics and technology is that we're spending so much time talking about the ethical implications of technology that it starts to sound to people like there's something inherently unethical or ethically dangerous about using technology or using social media. And I don't think that's true. I think that social media is another form of communication and interacting in the world. And I don't think that there are ethical dangers associated with the telephone any more or any less than other forms of technology. We're not having a lot of talk about how the telephone is this powerful tool that people can use to make prank phone calls and intrude on people's boundaries and invade their privacy. It's sort of become understood that telephones are part of technology. They're here to stay, and they're not ethically valent as bad. They're just a tool. So technology is not that different, I don't think. I think technology has ethical ramifications just like I think other things are. I think it's not a specific bugbear that we're making it out to be. So the second gripe I have about associating social media and technology with ethical conversations is that I see a lot of workshops that are being advertised or that people attend that are extremely long on ethics and extremely short on technology, that are being done by people that are ethical specialists or ethicists, which I think are very important, but they're not being done in a teaming fashion with someone that knows a lot about the technology. I think that not everybody knows how to use all the forms of social media. Not everybody understands all of the powers of it, all the pitfalls of it, and all of the benefits of it. And so when you have workshops that all they talk about is the ethical implications of Facebook, without telling you how to use Facebook or why one would want to use Facebook, I think they're missing the point. Because you're telling people you should be careful about using something, and it's really important that you're thoughtful about how you're using it, but we're not going to tell you any ways that you could use it. Just be careful. So a lot of times I think the workshops that are getting proliferated are kind of capitalizing a bit on the fear of a new technology, rather than helping us understand how to use a powerful technology to actually grow our practice. It's not enough to say to somebody, be careful. Okay, you need to be able to also help them learn how to use it. So if you are going to go to a technology ethics workshop, ask yourself a few things before you do. One is, are you signing up because you're scared? And if you're signing up because you're scared, what are you scared of? You may still want to go ahead and sign up, but if it's capitalizing on fear, at least you can explore what the fear is and have a more informed time at this workshop. And second, and I think more importantly, if you're seeing a workshop that's advertised for social media or Facebook or boundaries in the age of Facebook, take a look at who's presenting it and see what their credentials are, not just as a psychiatrist, a psychotherapist, or social worker, but also as someone that has experience with technology. Because we wouldn't go to see a lecture on neuroscience by someone that was a world-class ballerina and to go see a workshop that deals with specifically technology, even from an ethical perspective, without having any real background in technology, that's something that is questionable in terms of value. So, other people may disagree with me about this, and if you do, feel free to weigh in the comments. But I wanted to really speak up a bit, because I think that technology has been getting a bad rap, and that there's much more to technology and thinking about how to use technology than is it ethical. In fact, you have to ask yourself, is it ethical to only look at technology from the point of view of how do we not get sued? So that's my opinion for today, and feel free to weigh in on it on the website. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.